everybody. Now, let's get into something. This is really deep, but this is how it works, okay? And I'm going to show you how. It's called atomic structure, okay? Atoms consist of an extremely small, positively charged nucleus, yourself, because remember, your batteries, right? Okay, surrounded by a cloud of negatively charged electrons, other people. Although typically the nucleus is less than 1/10,000th of the size of the atom, the nucleus contains more than 99.9% of the mass of the atom. Yeah. And to understand you become a product of your environment. Okay. And this is how that happens. And I'm going to break down how everything gets affected for it. Okay. It's what happens when an outside object enters an atomic structure, okay? When other people come around. When an external object enters an atomic structure, the primary interaction is the atom's electrons. Your senses, the 5 steps of Freemasons, right? Oh, the 5 feeling steps. Yeah. The nature of the interaction depends on the object's nature and the amount of energy it carries. This can result in extraction, ionization, and the formation of new chemical bonds. To elaborate on this, electrons and orbitals, atoms, are composed of a nucleus, protons and neutrons, and surrounding electrons, which are not fixed points but exist in probabilistic regions called orbitals. Now you understand the solar system. Okay, remember, as above, so below. The solar system, you and the people around you, or the other planets. We're getting there. Okay. Energy transfer. When an external object, like an electron, photon, or another atom, interacts with an atom, it can transfer energy to the electrons. Now you understand what an energy vampire is and how that works, okay? Excitation. If an electron absorbs enough energy, it can jump to a higher energy level or orbital, becoming excited. This excited electron can then release energy in the form of light when it returns to its original energy level, according to Harper's College website. Now you're understanding, and you can get into and understand nuclear stars and supernova. This is how that all works. Okay, chemical bonding. Nope, sorry. Ionization, I skipped that. If an electron absorbs enough energy, it can be completely removed from the atom, resulting in the formation of a positively charged ion. There you go. Like I said, supernova. You're getting it. Good. Let's keep going. Chemical bonding. If two atoms collide and transfer energy, they may form a stable interaction, potentially leading to the formation of a chemical bond, ionic or covalent, notes the American Chemical Society. Oh, wait, you just learned about impregnation. Congratulations. Okay, empty space and repulsion. While atoms appear solid, they are mostly empty space, with electrons surrounding the nucleus. These electrons repel each other, preventing atoms from passing through each other at normal conditions. This is the whole purpose, so you can't be energy harvested from, so you can't be used, so you can't be abused, so you can't be misled. And this is why St. Matthew 19:29 is in the Bible. I'm telling you, this is how it works. And St. Matthew 19:29 is this right here, okay? Because I just broke down how every interaction works with another person, which is why St. Matthew 19:29 says this, okay? And everyone that has forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Make sense now? Because this is really how it works. Remember, as above, so below. The solar system, you and your interaction with other people